When you and your family are out on adventures, you want to capture those memories on video to cherish forever, but you also want to be present and enjoy those moments together as they happen. Can this camera help you do both? What's up? I'm Jeff. This is Fun-Sized Adventures, where we're all about getting you and your family out on little adventures in your own backyard and beyond. And this is the Insta360 ONE X2. But this is not a tech review. I'm not going to ramble off all the tech specs and kind of break down the different tutorials of how to use this camera today. There's plenty of other videos that will do a much better job of that than I will. Instead, I'm going to approach it from the perspective of an ordinary family who just wants to get out and explore something awesome, take some videos along the way, but have it not take them out of enjoying the moment. So let's head out for a quick 30-second hike montage and test this thing out. Alright, we're back, and as you can see, that footage looked awesome, but did it do the trick of simplifying the actual video taking so that we could get more enjoyment out of the hike? So let's break this down into two sections. How it changed the video taking during the hike, and then also after the hike, what else did we have to do to the footage in order to make it usable? So during the hike, things that I liked about it is the simplicity of it. So you just turn it on, you extend the pole, start walking around. When you want to start recording, just hit the record button, starts recording within a few seconds. Make sure you take the lens cap off. So then you're just walking around, you don't even have to think about it. It's filming the whole way around, very simple that way. So that's a definite bonus. Another benefit is you can get really unique shots with this that you couldn't get otherwise. Also, the footage you do get is incredibly stable. There's no shaky hands, so you know that all of your shots are gonna be usable. And one more thing in the pros column is that you're walking around with it out the whole time, and your family kind of forget. It's not like the same as having a camera pointing right in your face, so they might not realize it's on, and you're able to capture more natural footage. And then the things that I don't like about it. One major con is that when you're walking around with this fully extended, this is like a 5-foot pole, and you look kind of like a goon. Some cross between like the fairy godmother and Gandalf, and it's just kind of... It takes some getting used to. Another thing is, since it is a 360 camera, you have a lens on both sides. So you have two lenses that you have to worry about scratching, and they protrude out of the camera. So when I'm not filming, I try to remember to take this little cover, pop that on there and keep it safe. Anything you have to worry about is taking you back into thinking about filming and less about enjoying the moment with your family. And the last thing I don't really like about it when you're out on the trail is that when you're not filming, you can collapse it down like this, but then you still have this like foot-long stick. It can be kind of difficult to figure out what to do with. Like you like stick it in your pocket and then you still like... There's ways to go about it, but it's not the most comfortable thing. All right, now let's look at the things I like and don't like about once you get back home and you're sorting through your footage. One major pro is how it's capturing all the way around. You can crop it in however you want. So I can crop in, like this video that I showed you earlier was cropped in 16:9 to share in that format or to put on my computer. But say you want to do like an Instagram reel or an Instagram story or something, you could crop that in 9:16. Not lose any quality, so it kind of gives you more versatility that way, and it's just a few clicks to switch everything to the different frame size. Another big benefit is the way that it stitches the image together. It makes this stick invisible. As you're walking around hiking, you don't have to worry about how you're holding it in regards to the stick like you would with the GoPro on a stick, because the stick's just not going to be there in the footage. And then as you're reframing the footage, you're actually doing that on an app that's on your phone. And you're just playing the footage, but you're recording it as if, and pointing the camera at that point, whatever way you want to put it. And you don't have to worry about getting these shots while it's happening. But it's easy to get lost in doing it. Like, it's almost like you're in some sort of like VR video game watching the footage you took back. Which brings me to the drawbacks of filming with a 360 camera. It's kind of fun to reframe them after the fact, but that's still another layer of work that you have to do that you wouldn't have to do with another camera. So it's great that you have the option, but it kind of stinks that it's something else that's going to take up your time in like the post-production phase. You might just not have the time to spend doing all that. And the last thing I want to complain about, and this might be specific to the fact that I have an older phone, like I said, this is an iPhone 8 Plus, but the app seems to drain the battery really fast. While I'm doing this reframing, like I could go from 100% down to 0% in like 45 minutes on my phone battery. So that might not be an issue with newer phones. That's something you should keep in mind. To answer the question, is the Insta360 ONE X2, is it gonna save you time, allow you to be more present with your family while you're out hiking, yet capture those memories to hold on to forever? I think that in that moment, yes, it will accomplish that goal. It'll make things a lot easier. You'll be able to be there with your family, with your kids, just having fun, and not really worrying about what you're filming. but you're still filming it. And that's definitely something that will make this worth it. But on the other hand, that time that it saved you of having to think and worry about it while you were out having your family adventure is time you're gonna have to be thinking about reframing your videos afterward. So if you don't have a lot of time just in general to do that, you might not get the chance to enjoy your videos in the long run. But if after all that you still don't have your mind made up, check out this video up here. It's a hiking vlog filmed partially with this camera, and you'll get more of an idea of the different shots you can get with this. I will see you in that video.